This is a PowerPoint presentation on Ayurvedic medicine, an introduction to the world's oldest medical system. Um, Many people think that Ayurvedic medicine had its origins in India, and a lot of people think that it is as old as almost 5,000 years, therefore making it the oldest healing system in the world. The term Ayurveda comes from two Sanskrit words meaning life and science or knowledge, therefore meaning the science of life. Many Ayurvedic practices actually foredate written records, and they were handed down by word of mouth. Um, there are two ancient books that are considered the main texts on Ayurvedic medicine, the Karaka Shrimhita and the Shushruta Shrimhita. And the origins lie in one of the holy books of the Hindu religion, the Atharvaveda, which is composed of 114 treatments and different diseases and ailments that the human body can have. Some underlining concepts of Ayurveda. It's a complementary and alternative medicine that focuses more on preventative rather than curative prospects of disease. It focuses on the principle of Panchbhuta of the Hindu religion, which includes the five elements of all physical matter: earth, wind, water, fire, and ether. Ether being the upper regions of space, and how they are interconnected to the four life forces, the dashas of the mankind, of the human body, the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. And it is just said that whenever these elements and life forces are not in sync with each other, then that's what causes illness and disease. Ayurveda's holistic concept therefore focuses on a person's commitment to improved health through modified diet, exercise, yoga, and meditation, and the use of over 2,400 herbal remedies from various plants, spices, and minerals. Ayurvedic medicine today. In India, over 80% of the population uses it exclusively or sometimes with a combination of conventional medicine. According to a CAM survey that was taken in 2007 in the US, and this was actually a National Health Interview survey, said that over 200,000 Americans actually practice this type of medicine. In India, there are over 150 undergraduate and 30 postgraduate colleges for Ayurvedic practices where students can earn a bachelor's or doctoral degree in Ayurvedic medicine and surgery. Back in 1995 in California, the California College of Ayurveda was the first facility to open up outside of India that taught students the art of holistic Ayurveda treatments, and several other institutions have opened up across the country since then. And since then, the Ayurvedic medicine has actually become a $1.2 million industry in the US. And this includes like all products that are sold online, and just the different practitioners that have opened up practices throughout the country. Ayurveda as evidence-based medicine. With its growing popularity and more prevalent practices in the US and across the globe, large-scale comprehensive clinical trials have yet to be done to support the evidence of many Ayurvedic remedies in the treatment of several illnesses and their prevention. Most Ayurvedic remedies are not validated by the Food and Drug Administration and are not regulated for use. And the FDA is actually trying to restrict the domestically manufactured Ayurvedic products secondary to multiple reports by the Centers for Disease Control and the Journal of American Medical Association that basically stated that there was just a real high level of lead, mercury, and arsenic in a lot of the products, and a lot of the patients were seen with just toxic levels of these minerals. However, there are several Ayurveda remedies that have been proven effective in many different illnesses. Ayurveda considers all substances that are found in the world as usable items to make remedies to cure illness. There are three main sources for the drugs: plants, animals, and metals and minerals. Some say that since Ayurveda practices have been around for more than 3,000 years, they are research-based and have had a large number of patients involved with documented proof and authentic books. So basically, just since it's been around for so long, they feel like enough studies have been done and enough documentation has been done. Sometimes results of certain remedies aren't as concrete as other studies of alternative practices, since approaches are highly individualized. And this just means that each each patient is going to be different for the different remedies that the Ayurveda practice provides. Therefore, many results of the treatments are highly subjective to patient and practitioner. Adverse effects are mainly due to the overdose, contamination of products, and mistaken medicinal plants. Each Ayurvedic treatment is customized to each patient's state of well-being and general health, otherwise known as constitution. Practitioners require patients to also be very active in their treatments, and it involves changes in lifestyle, diet, and daily habits. So some of the more basic treatment practices that the Ayurvedic holistic therapy involves is just one, eliminating impurities. And this is done by like enemas, massage, and medical oils and nasal sprays. Another focus is reducing symptoms. This is done by exercise and massage, stretching, which can be yoga, breathing, meditation is highly emphasized, and major change in diet is also emphasized as well. Number 3, increasing resistance to disease, combining several herbs, proteins, and minerals and vitamins into tonics to improve digestion and increase immunity. Often these tonics are based on ancient text formulas. Reducing worry and increasing harmony is number 3, and this is more of an emphasis of the mental nurturing and spiritual healing, avoiding worry and promoting the release of negative emotions. And so this page is just basically all of the studies that are double-blind, that are open and randomized controlled studies that are still, some of them are still ongoing here in the US. And they basically just include several different herbs and spices that are used to treat, as you can see, several different diseases, from arthritis to diabetes to dementia to liver disorders, and also to help improve quality of life for HIV and AIDS patients. So basically that concludes Ayurveda holistic therapies. It's clearly not just a medical system dealing with just physical disorders, but it involves the entire human being, and its goal is to regain balance of the doshas of the human body. Ayurveda medicine is therefore a multifactorial approach to healthcare, and is personalized instead of generalized for each patient. And that's why the results of studies are just so different. Its multi-ingredient combinations of different formulas are slowly starting to prove themselves in the scientific community in the treatment of chronic diseases such as diabetes, asthma, hypertension, cancer, and arthritis. As an increasing popular complementary and alternative medicine, Ayurveda concepts continue to spread across the globe. As healthcare practitioners, we just need to remember that it's important to keep educated on these alternative practices, and to, when we get a complete history from our patients, to just be non-judgmental and to try to be as open-minded as we can be. And that includes my presentation. Thank you.